Hey guys, so in today's video I am doing my 28-29 week pregnancy update. I'm sitting in my daughter's room and okay, let's not touch the camera now. Did you poop? Hi guys, so in today's video I've got my little missus here. I'm doing my 28-29 week pregnancy update. If I sound, it's Blakey, a little sick. So if I sound a little sick, it's because, we don't touch, honey, because I'm just getting over a cold. Yeah, we don't touch. Boom. I've had it for 8 days, and now the little missus has it. So at least she's happy. But we've both had a very rough week. Like, seriously, I've just had so much thrown at me, it's not even funny. You want to play with your picnic basket? So sorry if you hear noise, it's just little Miss B playing. But seriously, this is the best I've sounded and felt and looked in a week. So I have a lot to update you guys on. And the first thing, I'm just going to start talking about it because it's probably what you're all thinking from the title of this video, but if you don't follow my vlogs, I had to go for the second gestational diabetes test, and that's the 2-hour one. I got a wicked bruise there from it, so I had to get poked 3 times, my blood taken 3 times, and long story short, I have gestational diabetes. She said that my levels were literally like just over the cusp of like having it or not having it. So my midwife was saying to me, you know, the fact that you had such a high sugar drink and you were just barely over, you don't have a bad case of it, and there's no reason. She felt confident that I will be able to manage it just fine through diet and exercise. What you doing, monkey? Which I have been. So she's sending a referral to the gestational diabetes clinic. They're going to give me a call and set up an appointment. And I wanted to talk about it and be open about it because one thing, I was very ignorant to the fact that I honestly thought that people that got gestational diabetes were only people that had a weight problem, like who were overweight, or you know, and that's just not the case. Obviously I've never had a weight issue my entire life, and I haven't gained a ton this pregnancy. So my midwife said, if you're gonna get it, you're gonna get it. And probably the reason I got it is because one of the risk factors is if you've previously had a large baby, like over 9 pounds, which Blake was 9 pounds 10 ounces, you're at a higher chance of having gestational diabetes. So it's basically where your body cannot keep up with the needs of the growing baby, and therefore your pancreas doesn't produce enough insulin. So all of the sugar, instead of getting used up by your body and by the insulin controlling it, it goes to the baby. So that's why this little missus has been measuring, sorry, my husband's just texting me. She laughed her head off. That's why this little miss has been consistently measuring 3 weeks over. So that's why she's been so big. So I don't really know. I think I'm going to have to monitor my sugar like 3 times a day with meals. But what I've been doing before my appointment is I have been eating more of a paleo-based diet. So the only carbs that I'm eating are Ezekiel bread, a little bit of quinoa here and there, and like squash and sweet potato. I don't eat pasta. I don't eat other bread. I'm not eating any sweets or anything like that. And to be honest, I've been doing that now for about 3 weeks because I kind of had a feeling that I might have gestational diabetes. Just because she's measuring so big. So for the past 3 weeks, I have been eating very clean, more paleo diet because it's more protein, fat, and not as many carbs. And I actually lost 2 pounds, and I've stayed She's playing with her room. I've stayed this, I think this is the clinic calling now, so just one sec. That was actually my midwife office, so I now have an appointment for next Tuesday at the diabetic clinic. But what I was saying, I've been eating more paleo based diet. I've lost 2 pounds and I don't think I look nearly as puffy, especially if you look back to my 28, 29 weeks pregnant with Blake. My face, y'all, was like I was way puffier. I've started exercising every day, so whether that's a walk or one of Anna Saccone's workout videos. She's a YouTuber on here if you don't know who she is. And I have lost the 2 pounds and I haven't gained anything in the last 3 weeks. I've stayed the exact same. I feel so much better. I feel, look at this little Missy. I feel like I lost like a ton of water weight. I'm not nearly as uncomfortable. So if any of you are like, if you are struggling with gestational diabetes, or if you're not and you just want to be like healthier, a paleo diet, paleo keto diet, not really keto, but you know what I mean, has helped a lot. So not as much carbs, not as many sugary things. And I am going to do a series on here of like how I'm managing gestational diabetes, show you guys what I'm eating, what I do for exercise. So that will be a separate video. But to give you an example, thank you, for breakfast. You want to go on Mommy's phone? Okay. For breakfast, I'm just going to set her up with Instagram because she, what do you want to see? Kitty cat videos? Nanas? Mamas? There's a kitty video. There you go. For breakfast, I'll have 2 whole eggs with egg whites and some either cheese or, excuse me, some sort of protein. 1 slice of Ezekiel with dairy-free cream cheese. What else will I have? And then lunch, I have a big salad every day with protein. And then I don't really feel the need to snack so much. I pretty much just eat 3 meals. And then supper, you know, the last 2 nights I had a burger and I wrapped it in lettuce and put like avocado and sour cream, and honestly it was so good. I did not feel deprived like whatsoever, and I just feel so much better. So I am going to do a series on how I'm managing gestational diabetes, and I just want to get the word out there because I was very ignorant and thought that it was only people that had a weight issue. I had no idea, like a weight problem. I had no idea that it can just happen to anybody. Like it can, and if you're going to get it, you're going to get it. It has nothing to do with how you're eating in pregnancy. So even if you eat like broccoli every day, if you're going to get it, you're going to get it. It has nothing to do with how much weight you've gained in pregnancy. It's just something that you get, just like the flu or cold or whatever. If you're going to get it, you're going to get it. So I'm glad that I'm not actually like upset about it, because I kind of thought, and I'm doing so well right now. It's almost like a blessing in disguise, because
welcome to Marco Polo.
What are you doing? Was had I not thought or got this diagnosis, or even the possibility of I might have it, I wouldn't have changed my eating so drastically like I have been now. There's not a lot of risk to the baby, except for my midwife said, you know, if the baby, they could come out with more jaundice, which is very common anyways. I was very jaundice, and it's nothing really serious. Or the baby could be used to a high sugar, like have high blood sugar themselves, and then when they eat colostrum until your milk comes in, that's not enough sugar, and then they can kind of crash and they have to be closely monitored, and it could potentially cause seizures in the future. But I'm confident that I can manage it, and that baby girl's gonna be healthy, and I'm just thinking positively. And obviously, like, I'd rather not have gestational diabetes, but it is what it is, and I am not gonna let anything even remotely affect this baby girl. So I'm not even touching like a baby cookie, like literally nothing, because I want to be healthy for her, and I feel so much better. So I just want to get that out of the way. I know that was long-winded, but that's kind of a serious thing to be diagnosed with, and I just wanted to talk about it with you guys and kind of get that out of the way. So in terms of weight gain, I've gained about 29 to 30 pounds, and I've stayed that way. I'm 29 weeks on Wednesday. Today's Monday, and I've stayed that way for quite some time. I haven't changed in my weight. They're going fishing, look. I haven't changed in my weight. My clothes are actually fitting better because I think I've lost water weight. I'm not feeling as puffy. So symptom-wise, the only thing that sucks is I've been sick. And of course, every time I go into a coughing fit, I pee myself. So that's been really great. But other than that, I've been sleeping really well, and I think that's because I have been sleeping well, and I think that's because of my pregnancy pillow that I've been using, and so sleeping's been fine. I've had no hip pain, no back pain. Now that I'm working out, I just feel better. So yeah, I've been sleeping well. Because I've been working out, I just feel better. I can't really think of any symptoms. I'm not craving anything, but that's because A, I can't have things that I might be craving, and B, I find not eating carbs and sugar, or sugary carbs. Our little picnic basket toy keeps going off. I'm not craving anything. The only thing I'm noticing is that I'm very dry, but I think that's also the time of year. That's kind of it, to be honest with you. I don't really have, I'm gonna turn this off. I don't really have any symptoms or anything like that. Yeah, I feel pretty good. Baby girl moves all the time. She moves so much. I feel her all the time. I have to go to my midwives every 2 weeks now, and obviously too, because of my gestational diabetes, I have to go for more ultrasounds. So I don't know when I'm gonna have to go, like how often, but I will have to go. So I'll let you guys know in like vlogs and stuff how often, or my next pregnancy video too. This is like, I can't not film a video because my little missus just wants to go downstairs. But yeah, that's the belly. Oh, this shirt's from H&M, by the way. It's just a pregnancy one. So that's the belly. We're gonna have to move this downstairs because this little missus does not want to sit still, and she wants to go downstairs. So, oh my goodness. Okay, so we're downstairs now, and I'm just gonna put the TV on for her just so she has something to watch. I also forgot to update you guys that we have a scheduled C-section date for March 28th at 8 a.m. Who knows if they'll take me at 8 a.m. But we have to be at the hospital at 6 a.m. and then they're going to do my surgery at 8 a.m. And the reason being is I met with my OB, and this is before I got the gestational diabetes diagnosis. But he did say to me, you know, he went through my history and he said, I mean, you are measuring over, so I don't see this baby being any less than 9.5 pounds. And he said, from my experience, you are not going to want to attempt a vaginal delivery with a baby of that size. I think that the safest, best option for both of you is to have another scheduled C-section, just because I might not be able to push a baby of that size out. I mean, I couldn't do it with Blake. Yes, she was sunny side up, but he said she was too big for me in my frame, in my pelvis and everything. Like, she was just too big. So he feels more comfortable if we went for a C-section. So I'm all for it. So we have it booked for the 28th of March. And I'm so excited because that's literally, we've got 10 weeks to go. So I'm so excited, and I think it's the right decision in my gut. Lately I've been kind of thinking that that's how it was going to go, so I am okay with that. Here's your water, baby. You should drink. So yeah, pretty soon we're going to have two little misses running around. I'm going to stay in the hospital for 48 hours. They do give you the option of going home early if you chose. If you're feeling good and you want to go home early. Hat? Where's the baby's hat? I don't know where the baby's hat is. But my husband wants us to stay in the hospital for 2 days just so that I can be monitored properly, which makes sense. And so baby can be monitored properly. So that's what we're gonna do. He's gonna be taking a week off of work. He can't take longer than that because of his job. And my mom is retired. She's 8 minutes down the road. So after the first week, she's gonna come in and help me with Blake, because obviously with a C-section, you can't really lift anything for 6 weeks over 10 pounds. You can't go for a walk, you can't drive. There's lots you can't do. So it is what it is. I'm not nervous about it. I mean, there's risks either way, vaginal delivery or cesarean, so I'm okay with it. It is what it is. But otherwise, I've been feeling really good. We've got everything pretty much for the nursery. I just have to get a carrier, like to carry the little misses in, and another diaper genie, and like a couple like diapers and just stuff like that, but not anything very much. And we decided that we're actually gonna keep Blake in her crib until the second baby girl outgrows the bassinet and needs the crib. So when Blake is about 2 years old, we're just gonna transition her to the big girl bed. We're not gonna bother putting rails so she can't get out. We are gonna put like the safety rails, like the toddler rail, but we're not gonna do the full rail so that she can't get out. She'll be 2 years old. We're just gonna try it, see how it goes. Every child's different. She might not get out of bed. My mom said I never did at 2, but she might. But we'll just deal with it when it comes. So she's gonna stay in her room until this baby girl's about 3 months, and then we'll transition both of them. So yeah, that's the plan for now. And I'm trying to think of like if there's anything else. I mean, I honest to God, you guys, I feel really good. Like, I know I got a diagnosis. What are you doing? Of gestational diabetes, but I swear eating like a paleo diet, I feel so much better. And even I said to my parents, I'm like, have you heard me complain about being uncomfortable in the last like 3 weeks? And they're like, no. Like, I just feel so good. So I highly recommend it if any of you are struggling, or yeah, that's Deda's hat, or whatever, you just want to feel good. Honestly, try it. I feel so much better. So yeah, that's basically it. I'm sorry that I'm probably forgetting something, but I literally, other than crazy dreams, I'm not really having any symptoms. I feel pretty good. So yeah, we will just keep pushing along with this diet. And like I said, I am gonna film how I'm managing it, what I'm eating. I just got back from a walk with my mom, even though it's -3 outside. It was still really nice to go. Come out of there, please. What are you doing? It was still really nice to go, and we took Blake to the park and pushed her in the swing. Even though it's snow everywhere, it's still nice, and I'm actually addicted to the exercise now. This girl loves to clean, y'all. She's my daughter. Anyways, I'm sorry this was like all over the place, but this is real life. I have a toddler, and I'm sick, and I had a lot to talk about. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for more. And I am gonna do like how I'm managing my diabetes. Look at her. Are you cleaning? Thank you. Oh, she's my daughter, I swear. And I did want to show you some maternity stuff that I got off H&M. But I might do that in a vlog. I'll do that in a vlog. So if you're not currently following my vlogs, definitely subscribe. Hit that, like my armpit sweat. This means I got a good workout. Subscribe so you can see. I actually bought underwear specifically for like postpartum, and they come up really high so that they won't like fall down and sit in my C-section scar. So I'll show you guys that, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I love you. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry I sound like a dude, and this was all over the place, but it's real life, real mom life, so is what it is. I love you guys. See you in my next one. Bye.